Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is the 7th October 2024. In this video, I'm going to focus how best you can make use of our premium reports and also the delayed premium reports by a week for the other members. Sometimes they also might be useful to our other members because those reports will be having some leftover opportunities. What are those leftover opportunities? You will understand. And we will also be evaluating the performance of the high liquidity zones also in this report. Even before that, all of you please understand we are providing complete free training on supply demand zone price action. All the training lessons are available at our NeoStock YouTube channel. At our channel, you please click on the tab posts. Some of you might be seeing the tab community. Whichever the tab you see, you click on the tab, then you get access to this post. This post is having a YouTube playlist link that will take you to all the training lessons. I clicked on that link. Now we are into that supply demand zone price action course. And you need to start your training from lesson 1.1. For that you need to scroll down to the bottom of the page. Here starting from lesson 1.1, all the training lessons are available in an order. So please go through all these lessons one by one and strengthen your skills related to supply demand zone price action. I have also provided the link to our Telegram channel in this video description. So please join at our Telegram channel. It will be helpful to you each time when we release a new YouTube video or any other very important updates we will be providing at our Telegram channel. Okay, now let's get into the analysis discussion. First, let me explain how best you can make use of our NeoStock reports. Because you know that in the premium reports, we are providing stocks near demand and supply zones. And in that we are finding daily and 75 minutes high liquidity zones. You are getting 80% success rate. Because most of the people who are taking a premium subscription, they are using the daily and 75 minutes high liquidity zones. But few days, you may not be getting trade opportunities even those stocks. So if you are purely depending, because I have observed some people are only focusing 100% on the high liquidity zones. When there are days, see you have say 22 working days. Out of 22 working days, you may get at least 16 to 17 days you will be getting high liquidity zone opportunities. Maybe 3 or 4 days or sometimes maximum 5 days you may not be getting HLQ zone opportunities. At the time, don't sit idle. Focus on the other zones because we are providing reports related to NIFT, Bank Nifty supply demand zone chain. We are also providing bullish and bearish trade setups for monthly, weekly, daily and hourly income trades. Different combinations also we are providing in those reports to improve the probability of getting success, especially by introducing EMA confluence and zone confluence, LTF, ITF, HTF zone confluence, or only LTF and ITF confluence with EMA confluence. These are the different combinations we are using in bullish and bearish trade setups. That way we can identify high probability zones. High probability means getting success. These kind of combinations. So some of those zones will be giving you trade opportunities. And Nifty, Bank Nifty. Many people are trading in Nifty and Bank Nifty. Especially the Nifty, Bank Nifty supply demand zone chain, the high liquidity zones at different time intervals like daily or 75 minutes or 15 minutes or 5 minutes intervals. The high liquidity zones, they are giving you good trade opportunities. Maybe we can't climb 80% success rate that you are climbing for daily and 75 minutes high liquidity zone strategy we developed in lesson 21. But still, these high liquidity zones related to 15 minutes and 15 minutes and 5 minutes also might be helping you. At least sometimes we may get 65% success rate or even 70% success rate. Then you can explore those stocks, those Nifty and Bank Nifty, look for opportunities. Today Nifty is one such kind of zone. Gave you very good trade opportunity. Already this zone gave us an opportunity in this candle. 9th September, if you look into HLQ zone analysis, it gave an opportunity, trade opportunity. After that, see the movement, gave very huge movement. But if you would have closed, if you closed on the intraday, probably intraday that day it gave, up to here it gave trade opportunity, from here to here. Let me draw a horizontal line to understand where exactly you got the profit earlier. Till the blue color line. Here we took the entry. This is the huge profit we got on that day, Nifty. The reason is on that day this zone is listed as a high liquidity zone, stocks near high liquidity zone. You may say, okay, this is a 75 minutes HLQ zone strategy. I'll agree with that. But at the same time, the same zone is also listed as a bullish trade setup for a weekly income trade. Because it is weekly income trade, see after that again further those people who took this stock as a weekly income trade, see how much profit it has given, a huge profit. Using trailing stop loss, if they might have traded after reaching this target, probably you might have got even more profit. Trailing stop loss based on the 75 minute zones. Why I am saying based? Because this is a 75 minutes entry time frame. See here a new 75 minute zone is created, next further moved up. Again a new 75 minute zone is created. Again a new 75 minute zone is created. After that again a new 75 minute zone is created here. Again a new 75 minute zone is created here. And the first time this 75 minute zone is violated, and here you might have exited your stock. Because here stop loss is hit. The 75 minutes demand zone is violated, and maybe a little before you might have kept some stop buffer also, and there you might have exited. See how much profit you might have captured. Maybe let us assume you a little before some stop buffer, somewhere here you exited. This is our profit, this is our entry, and this is our target. How much profit you would have got in Nifty? See, this is the place you might have exited. This is for WIT trades I am saying. Why I am explaining? You people are not properly utilizing the NeoStock reports. This is much powerful than any supply demand zone price action tools available in the market. I have seen some supply demand zone price action tool. They are just drawing the zones, that's it. People are happy and spending the thousands of rupees for buying that, taking that subscriptions. But we are not like that. We are analyzing top-down analysis for 11 time frames and identifying and high liquidity zones. Nobody knows about this concept, high liquidity zone. And we are the people developed, and that is giving good trade. Today also I will show you how this high liquidity zone gave you profit. But before that, those who might have taken WIT trade, because this zone was recommended as a WIT trade on that day, and also a high liquidity zone. This is also a high liquidity zone. And WIT trades or any income trade with a high liquidity zone is a deadly combination, especially daily and 75 minutes time frames. Bullish or bearish trade setups with a high liquidity zone, even much powerful concept. See here how much profit you would have got. Probably your entry, 24,754 or 75, 55 rough value I will add, adding some buffer also. 24,755. Nifty gave you 1,263 points profit. When you would have taken a trade? On 9th September. When you would have exited on this candle, it is trailing stop loss was hit. This is on 30th September. Entry on 9th September. That means 20 days. In 20 days, you got 1,263 rupees profit, and lot size is 25. You would have got 31,000 rupees profit. and maybe it is around 70,000 rupees lot cost of the lot. So into 100 divided by 70,000, you got 45% return on the investment in just 20 trading days. The reason, it was a bullish trade setup for weekly income trade, and also this is also listed as a stocks near stocks near 75 minutes high liquidity demand zone. Okay, those who have taken HLQ zone, they exited that day, on that day, and this was the profit on that day. You can look into 9th September HLQ zone analysis video. It is available at our forum. Go to our forum, click on this videos tab. Now you can see all the old videos here. You can scroll down and you can find on 9th September. This is 13th August. So we have to go up 9th September. Where is it? 4th September. Yeah, 9th September. See here, Nifty has given 1:7.5 RR on that day. We discussed about this trade. This is the 5 minutes demand zone entry. Today also it gave similar kind of RR. Sorry. That is intraday trade. But this one, weekly income trade. Weekly income trade has given you 45% ROI based on one futures margin cost. Because your investment is 70,000, you already got 31,500, almost close to 50%. Okay, 5% shortage, just rough value I am telling. Almost 50% of the money you got in just 20 trading sessions only in Nifty. That is the power of NeoStock NeoStock reports. Of course, first people should learn the concept, supply demand zone concept, with dedication. I don't know how many of you are sincerely learning these concepts. It is a money giving concept for the people. I want you people to become independent traders. Everything required. I already explained all the concepts in detail. You should have some patience to learn all the concepts one by one. There should not be any hurry. You should practice, do paper trading. All the training instructions I have given to you. Even at our Telegram channel also I provided all the training instructions. In the pinned messages at the Telegram channel, the training instructions are available. If you learn the subject in that direction, see how easy to earn the money. It's not difficult at all. It's very easy to earn the money. Just 20 days, only Nifty, if you are holding WIT trade, it gave you. But previously people thought, okay, market was down here. It was going down. But finally, it stopped and pushed the prices. The reason why it stopped, not because of just high liquidity zone. It is a high liquidity zone and trend is also in our favor. That's why it supported bullish trade setup for weekly income trade. And also the concepts you learned in lesson 18 or 19, the trailing stop loss. One of those lessons I explained. The trailing stop loss, it helped you. Because none of the zones, 75-minute zone, demand zones are violated. Because bullish trade setup, what happens? Trend is in our favor. New demand zones keep on creating. And you need to exit when the 75 minutes demand zone is violated. Because that is the entry time frame demand zone. Initially you may start with 15 minutes demand zone violation. Once a new 75 minutes demand zone is created, immediately what you do, you shift to that newly created. This is what I explained, this concept, trailing combination of multiple zones. The Reliance example I explained in our training lessons. In 3 months, how we captured so much money from Reliance, I explained by using the trailing stop loss. That is combination. Initially, we started with small time frame. The moment a new zone is created, then we changed from lower time frame to higher time frame. That kind of combination always gives you. This is the way you have to, when you learn the subject, you will able to adapt all such kind of strategies. That's why first one should focus on learning the subject. Once you get the subject, making the money is easy. But what you need some help from the software to provide you accurate information. That is what NeoStock supply demand zone software is doing. It is providing you accurate zones with the concept high liquidity zones. Now see what happened today. First of all, you might be wondering how we can identify this zone, high liquidity zone. Nifty Bank Nifty, I am generating Nifty Bank Nifty supply demand zone chain in our reports. First you have to question yourself, did I gone through the entire video at least once? From first minute to the last minute of the video, did I gone through the video? If you did not gone through, that is your mistake. The video that is giving you a lot of money, you are not going through that video. You are not concentrating. That means you are expecting somebody should give you the money. How it is possible? You should earn your own money. It's not about somebody else should give you the money. When you want to earn money, first you should build the knowledge. Second, you should depend on NeoStock supply demand zone reports because they are accurate. They are helping many times, at least 80% scenarios they are helping you to get profits, especially high liquidity zones, strategy daily and 75-minute zones. If not high liquidity zones, at least maybe 60 to 65% or maybe 70% success rate is helping if you are looking into the other time frame high liquidity zones, the 15 minutes or 5 minutes related high liquidity zones. If not these high liquidity zones, the bullish or bearish trade setups, they are helping you. If not bullish or bearish trade setups for different income trades, the Nifty and Bank Nifty supply demand zone chain is helping you. That is what I am going to show you, how Nifty Bank Nifty supply demand zone is helping you. You means not only the premium subscribers, even the other members of our forum. Because the premium reports I am publishing to you with a delay of 1 week. Why with a delay of 1 week? There are two reasons. Reason one, learner's point of view, those reports will be helpful. And the next one, those who can't afford to buy these premium reports, still you can earn some money when there are any leftover opportunities. Premium subscribers, every day they get opportunities. But those who other members, you may get some leftover opportunity sometimes, not every day, but sometimes. The day when that opportunity comes, you have to make use of that. You have to get good money on that day. Premium subscribers, at least within a month, if 22 trading days are there, at least 15 days or 16 days or 18 days, they get trade opportunities. I can say almost every day they get some trade opportunity. Not only high liquidity zones, the other reports also. Nifty Bank Nifty supply demand zone chain or bullish or bearish trade setup, they get the opportunity. So today this is a good example for explaining. Today we didn't get any HLQ zone trade opportunity, but we got opportunity in Nifty. And this Nifty is a leftover opportunity for not only premium members, it is also for non-premium members. Why I am saying leftover opportunity? Because this opportunity, maybe leftover opportunity is not the right word, But to make non-premium members to understand, I am telling. Because some of the zones, even though it is delayed, some of the recent opportunities you did not find in the world reports. But sometimes some of the zones will be giving you opportunity. How? Let me show you. First of all, what is the most recent premium report I released for non-premium members? Generally 1 week delay you will be getting. What is the recently posted one? In the videos, go to the video section. Always go to videos. Don't go to home or other. Go to videos. If you click videos, then only you see all. Don't click on this any other tab. Just click videos. I clicked the videos. So what is the most recent one? This excuse me. This is 26th September 2024, and today is 7th October. You might be wondering, it is almost 10 days old video. Maybe it is 10 days old, but this video is also having some opportunities for you. Those opportunities I named as leftover opportunities. Maybe you may not get those opportunities every day. Every day premium subscribers will get, because they always get latest videos. But still, other members, sometimes they may get these opportunities if you properly go through these videos. Go to this 26th September video. See here, already I opened. See, this is the NeoStock supply demand zone 26th September video. Which one currently I have opened? NIFT. Of course, some of these zones are old zones. But look into the 6th one. A high liquidity zone is available here. This is the high liquidity zone and a fresh zone. But prices earlier, we got an opportunity earlier. When we get an opportunity, how it is a fresh zone, you may say. At the time we got a 5-minute zone overlapped at the proximal line. At the time price did not exactly enter into the 75-minute zone, but 5 minutes overlapped zone, that is fine-tuned zone. And some part of the zone is outside the high liquidity zone. Prices just entered into the 5 minutes and gave that earlier trade opportunity. That's why the high liquidity zone, the actual 75-minute zone is not looking like a tested zone. But the 5 minutes fine-tuned zone is a little above the daily, the 75 minutes high liquidity zone. And the order flow is picked up from that fine-tuned 5-minute zone, which is a little above the proximal line of this 75 minutes high liquidity zone. That's why 75 is still a fresh zone. But that fine-tuned 5-minute zone is already a tested zone. See, when this zone was available, 21.8, 10:30, 2 base candles. 21.8. And look into this. See the candle, this is a 21.8. Let me zoom so that you get better clarity. See, this is a 21.8, 10:30. This is a drop candle. After that, 2 base candles. After that, a rally candle. This was the zone. And see here, we have a fine-tuned 5-minute zone. I already explained this earlier. The video already I shown you sometime before. In that video, you can go through. This is on when? Sorry, I didn't remember the date. I think 21st August. This is 21st August. It is I think 9th. Yeah, 9th September, we got a test in this zone. 9th September. At the time, we just entered into this this fine-tuned 5-minute zone, and immediately it moved. And a part of this 5-minute zone is inside this 75 minutes high liquidity zone. Another part is outside the 75 minutes high liquidity zone. But it is a fine-tuned zone. Part of the 15-minute zone. Both together again part of the 75-minute zone. This 75-minute zone is a high liquidity zone. This is what we discussed earlier. And 2 base candles and rally. Now look into this video. look into this report. We have a high liquidity zone which is available, and this report is also accessible to non-premium members, because 26th September this high liquidity zone is available. Because there are people, they trade only on the high liquidity zones, especially Nifty and Bank Nifty traders. That's why always I am telling you, while generating these reports, focus on the zone column to find the high liquidity zones. And also I am telling you, focus on the pierced column to check the zone is not pierced. If it is not pierced, then only it is a tradable zone. See, it is a fresh zone. That's why it is not pierced. And it is a high liquidity zone. And this high liquidity zone, when it is created, this is the leg in, base candles and leg out. By taking these these two timestamps and base candle count, you can draw the zone. Whether zones are automatically generated in TradingView or zones are you are getting from NeoStock reports and manually drawing, it doesn't make any difference. What makes the difference? The zones are having real potential or not. That potential is there or not, only NeoStock software is telling that. No other software in the world, I am not saying in our country, in the world, no other software is talking about high liquidity zone. Ours is the first software in the world talking about these high liquidity zones. So that's why you have drawn this drop base rally and then fine tune. How to deal, I already explained in lesson 21, how to fine tune the zones. Accordingly, we fine tuned here. And previously what happened? We got, see, in this first fine tuned 5-minute zone, prices entered and then a sharp rejection, and you have seen intraday return it has given. At the time this zone was also supporting bullish trade setup for a weekly income trade, but not today. Please remember, but not today. That's why those who have taken WIT trade, by using trailing stop loss, they would have got 45% ROA until this blue color line. This is intraday target, and this is WIT traders where they exited based on trailing stop loss, 75 minutes trailing stop loss. But today, what about today? Today you cannot take a WIT trade because it is not listed in our WIT trade setup in our software. Premium subscribers know that because already you accessed the recent. That's why you don't plan. But those people who are looking into the old video, 1 week non-premium subscribers, if you are entering into the bullish trade setup related and still you assume this is a bullish trade setup, that is wrong. Why it is wrong? Because many of the supply zones are violated. When supply zones are violated, the trend is changed. When trend is changed, it is no more supports the bullish trade setup. But what it supports? Our daily and 75 minutes HLQ zone strategy, it supports. But you may ask a question. It is not listed in our software, recent software. Still, how we can take the trade here? Yes, you can take, because if the software is not listed, because the price was closed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. The price closed in this candle. And this is not near to the zone, far away. That's why our software is not listed. But prices came today. When prices came today, can we take a trade? Yes, you can take a trade, but you can't expect 80% success rate. Maybe you can expect maybe 60% or 70%. Definitely not 80% success rate. When prices are falling and coming to this. But here, there is another reason to get the more success for this. I have confidence that at least this is also having 80% success rate. There is another reason. What is that another reason? I will tell you. Everybody remember this point. Because you already learned that subject. In lesson 22, I explained that concept. But even before that, how we fine-tuned this zone earlier? Let me explain. Go to the 15 minutes time frame. in the 15 minutes time frame, we have rally, base, rally. This is the 15 minutes area zone we identified. But what about here? There is no 15 minute zone, right? Here we don't have any 15 minute zone. Yes, we don't have. But still you can draw a 15 minutes zone like this. Lesson 22. Lower time frame zone as an horizon to the higher time frame. That way you can do. That is one option. You have multiple choices here. This is one choice. Another choice. Without a 15 minute zone, directly you can go to 5 minutes time frame, because you agree that we have only one 5 minutes fine tuned area within this. Now go to the 5 minutes time frame. In the 5 minutes time frame, we have within this 15 minutes area rally, base, rally. See here, this 5 minute zone is overlapped at the proximal line of the, see, the lower one is a distal line for the demand zone. The upper one is proximal line, type 1 proximal. At the proximal line of this zone, there is a overlap. So definitely you can consider risk management point of view, whether you want to plan when prices are entering into this zone, or you want to plan at a type 2 proximal, or you want to plan at the type 1 proximal of this zone. You have to take a decision. On that day, type 1 proximal entry we planned. The reason was it is supporting bullish trade setup for weekly income trade. If it is only HLQ zone strategy trade, I might have taken only when prices touched this 75 minute zone. At that time we might have taken, or maybe a little just above with some stop buffer. Entry buffer. But it is supporting bullish. In bullish trade setup, what happens? Prices may not reach exactly up to your zone, a little before they start moving up. So that's why we planned the trade on that day exactly at the 5 minute zone. See here. That day we got the trade in this candle. Morning 9:30 candle. After that it reached the 15 minutes target. 15 minutes target, pro gap is there, there we exited. But who took WIT trades? You might hold the positions for some days. Those people might have holded the position for next 20 days. Because 9th you took the trade, 30th September you exited, because that day trailing stop loss is hit. Those people captured more money. That's why 45% return they got for the investment they made. For intraday trades, so they got a 7.5% investment they might have got. Sorry, 1:7 RR. 1:7 RR they got. Okay, fine. Then what about today? Today we planned an aggressive trade setup. What is the aggressive trade setup? We have a drop base rally. But this is a tested zone. How can you take a trade? Only once you can. If there is any price action clue, you can go for aggressive trade setup. After the test, you can't take a trade. But this is not a normal zone. This is a high liquidity zone. This drop base rally is a high liquidity zone. You may ask a question again. How can you say this is a high liquidity zone? Is it 80% level we are guessing, or is it 100% level? This is 100% level. High liquidity zone. How can we say 100%? We can't say, but our software tells that. Our NeoStock software tells that. For NIFT, this drop base rally is a high liquidity zone. You may ask another question. Okay, how do we know? Because NIFT supply demand zone chain, every day HLQ zone, in every day our premium reports we are publishing. NIFT and Bank Nifty supply demand zone chain. Go to the 5 minutes time frame, you can find. Okay, premium members, they are happy because they are able to identify. What about non-premium members? That's what I told you. Some of the leftover opportunities you will get. Leftover opportunities means the zones, they are not yet executed so far, but still they are there in the old reports, but today prices reach to that report, that particular zone. The zone which is there 10 days back, your report, but prices entered today. So such kind of zones might be available in the old reports. Now again let's go to that old report. So when is this video we released? This video is released yesterday only. But for the non-premium members, premium members, this video is released on 26th September. But you got this video yesterday. Yesterday or day before yesterday you got. During this weekend you got this report. But for you it is a old, 10 days old report. This 10 days old report you need to access now. Go to the 5 minutes time frame. Currently I am showing you 75. Already from the 10 days old report only, you got the 6th one, this high liquidity demand zone. 75 minutes high liquidity demand zone you identified. And you are planning a HLQ zone strategy. What is HLQ zone strategy? Daily zone or 75 minute zone, we have to apply HLQ zone strategy. That should have a fine-tuned 5 minute zone, we can plan a trade. If it is not having a fine-tuned 5 minute zone, then still you can plan aggressive trade setup if there are any price action clues. One of the price action clues is high liquidity zone. A high liquidity zone, if it is not a fine-tuned zone, still you can take a trade inside the 75 minute zone. Still you can claim 80% success rate. Okay, now go to the 5 minutes time frame. I am forwarding this video. This is 15 minute supply demand zone chain. See, this is 5 minute supply demand zone chain. Go to the 5 minute supply demand zone chain. Here you have on 19th, not 19th, on 21st August. See here, 19th row, the 19th row, 21/8/2024 at 11 o'clock 5 minutes after the 2 base candles, and then after that you have 11:20 you have a leg out. So 21st August 11:5 and 2 base candles. See here, 21st August 11:5, 2 base candles. After that 11:20 candle is the leg out. Is that what this report is telling? Look into the 19th row. The 19th row, this is the zone we got, and this zone is already tested 2 times and are 4 rejections from this zone, and moreover it is a high liquidity zone. So definitely you can plan a trade. Then what about this zone? This zone is already tested once. If this is a high liquidity zone, still you can plan. If it is not high liquidity zone, you can ignore this trade plan. I remember this is also a high liquidity zone, but I am not sure. This is rally, base rally. This is 21st August 14:45. Let us check 21st August 14:45. Yes, this is also a high liquidity zone. Already tested 2 times. This zone is also tested 2 times. Okay, it is already tested multiple times. So definitely some expiry period will be there. Unfortunately, that happened today. If anybody would have taken a trade, your 5 minute zone would have been stopped out here. But anyway, risk is very, very small if anybody took. If you thought maybe this is already tested multiple times, if you don't want to take, probably you can plan. But here also it is tested multiple times. Again, if you are rejected this zone on that basis, you have to reject even this zone also, right? Is it not a logical statement? If this is the reason why you rejected, this also could be the same reason to reject. But unfortunately today it gave a very good profit from this zone. But this one is stopped out. Those people who take trade opportunities in high liquidity zone until it is violated, probably today you might have stopped out on this zone, and here you got a very good profit from this zone. But those people, after testing multiple times, maybe 2 times or 3 times, when you reject the zones, you might have rejected this zone. Exactly based on the logic, you should also reject this zone. But actually, there is another reason to accept this zone. That is what I told you earlier, lesson 22. Lower time frame zone as an horizon to the higher time frame zone. Here you have, this is the lagging, maybe ERC, this is the base candle, and this is the rally candle. You can draw a zone like this. Both these zones are LOTL zones. This is a zone and this is a zone. That way also you can plan. This area, this is the zone area, this is overlapped, LOTL. Definitely this power, this high liquidity zone also will get. And moreover, look into the earlier order flow. Just at the type 2 proximal, they were started moving up. That means strong order flow. The reason strong order flow, because of this lower time frame zone as an horizon to the higher time frame zone. This zone information is also available in our software. See here the next, but it will be displayed as a normal zone. When it is August, right? Yeah. This is the one, 20th. The demand zone 20th, 21.8, 935 is the leg in, one base candle, 21.8, 945 is the leg out, 935 is the leg in. See, this is the 935 candle, is the leg in, 21st August. This is a 940 candle is the base, and then you have 945 is the leg out. That is what even our report is also showing at 20. Row 20, row number 20, see 21.8, 935, one base candle. At the moment you draw the zone, then immediately you can observe this entire 75 minutes high liquidity zone is picked up the orders from this zone, this 5-minute zone, and then started moving up. Because the lower time frame zone has an horizon to the higher time frame zone, and moreover the higher time frame zone is a high liquidity zone. In that case, this lower time frame zone is even much powerful. Already it is powerful. Because it is a high liquidity, we can say even it is much more powerful. And this zone is overlapped with this high liquidity zone. Already high liquidity zones are powerful. And LTF zone as an horizon to the higher time frame is also a very, very powerful. And both combined together, LOTL related. Definitely this will work. Apart from that, the another, for time being, let me delete this LT. Why you need to accept here? Why I didn't combine risk management point of view, and I am sure that prices won't violate this zone. I have that confidence. Even if it is violated, I will exit a little before with stop buffer. Or still I will hold until here if the risk is within accepted limit. Otherwise, I will exit here. Okay, here you see here the sharp movement. See here, prices tested and moved up. Again tested, now this time even further moved up. And see what happened today. See, this was the first one is already tested, even though high liquidity zone. But today, unfortunately, the first high liquidity zone, which is tested twice, third time today it got the expiry date. That's why it was violated. So time being, let me delete this. Just I want to show you, that's why I kept this. This fine-tuned 15-minute zone is also violated. That means the 15 minutes order flow is gone. A new 15 minutes order flow is created. Sorry, this is 5 minutes. Is there any new 15 minutes order flow here? No. It is only 5 minutes, so you can't consider this. See here, when you got the trade at 1340 candle and finally reached 1450 candle. That means almost close to 1 hour the trade is completed. How much profit it has given? From here to here, it has given 206 points profit it has given. From here to here. Let me show you. This is the low of the supply zone. Low means 2009.04. 10 paisa. minus where you took the entry in this 5 minutes high liquidity zone. This is an aggressive trade setup. This is not a fine-tuned 5 minute zone. This is a 5 minutes high liquidity zone. But part of the 75 minutes high liquidity zone. I already explained aggressive trade setup concepts in lesson 21. See, you got 206.4 into 25, the lot size. You got 5,160 rupees profit you got. For one lot. What is the cost of one lot today? It is around 70,000 rupees. So into 100 divided by 70,000. You got 7.37. That means close to 7.4% ROI we got. This is a high liquidity zone. 75 minutes high liquidity zone strategy. But the only difference is this is not the stock near the 75 minute zone identified. But still we got profit because you can try because this zone is having LTF as an horizon to the higher time frame zone. That's why shown more interest on this. The moment the prices entered here, definitely you would have taken an order. See, after that the rejection immediately, even though next candle came, but still the order flow is very strong and pushed, and by this time the entire supply has been consumed and demand again pushed. Some of you might have exited here. This is drop base drop. This is the 5 minutes drop base drop. This is the 5 minute zone. See, 5 minute zone has given some more push here. Those who exited here, why some of you might have exited, there are multiple reasons. This is strongly holding the prices earlier before entering. With that fear, they have a fear that this zone may not be violated, and moreover by the time prices come here, this is almost going to be last 1.5 hour of the trading. You don't want to take a risk, so you want to exit here. If that is the case, how much profit you would have got? There is another reason is also there why you want to exit. Let me explain that reason also. First, let us calculate how much profit you would have got. So the low of this zone, 24,813. This is 840 high of the zone, 24,813.85. Minus, and what is the entry? Earlier also we have taken 24,697, the high of this zone. This is 78, this is 97. So high of the zone. You got 116 points profit. So into 25, you would have got 2,903 rupees profit. What is the ROI? So into 100 divided by 70,000. So near to the 70, maybe 69 point something or 70,000, maybe 100 or something in between. The price will be there. So rough value I am adding here. Still you would have got a 4% ROI on your investment. But here when you would have taken at 1340, when you would have exited 14.5. That means in 25 minutes you would have completed the trade. In 25 minutes you would have gained 4.1% ROI. Okay, now I told you why some people will exit. There is another reason is also there. One reason is, okay, market is closing very soon, don't want to take risk. Because the overall market is also very bearish today, but this is the bullish trades executed. Today is a bearish day, but we got profits in long trades. That is the power of the high liquidity zones. Many times earlier also you have seen, market was like crashing, that day we got good long trades. Same thing happened today also. So who stopped this falling market? Our NeoStock's high liquidity zone stopped it. Our software identified a high liquidity zone, stopped the crash today. Crash means already crashed, but further crash it stopped, and moreover it gave you profits, long trade profits. That is the power of our high liquidity zones. And moreover, this zone opportunity, both premium traders and non-premium traders, both of them might have taken. Premium traders, they might have referred latest report. Still old report, the leftover opportunity that is provided to you non-premium subscribers. Every day you won't get these opportunities. Once in a while. Because every day you may not be seeing such a huge crash. Prices might be reaching only the latest reported zones. From there prices will be moving. You miss those trade opportunities. But such kind of crash will, the data is available in the old reports, the high liquidity zone data. That's why you are able to get the profit today. At least you might have gained good profit today. If you are properly using our old reports. That's why don't say old reports are useless reports. Only thing, you won't get daily opportunities, but once in a while, maybe in a month, maybe 3 or 4 opportunities you will get. Premium subscribers may get maybe 15 or 16 opportunities in a month, but non-premium subscribers, at least you may get some 3 or 4 opportunities, leftover opportunities. That day when price reaches, probably you get some trade opportunities. Something is better than nothing, right? Okay, the another reason is, go to the 15 minutes time frame. Initially this was our trade plan. This is a drop based drop, we want to exit, but when prices reached here, this was our target. At the time this candle is not completed. Before completion of this candle, you took the trade, this was your target zone. But after that, the candle is completed. When the candle is completed, it was more like a drop candle. If that is the case, you will be drawing your 15-minute zone like this. But why I selected above? Because there is no order flow here, 5 minutes order flow. Because order flow only will be preventing the prices to go up. Here you have drop base drop, which is prevented initially. This drop base drop is overlapped with this zone. Earlier there were a lot of rejections from this 5-minute zone area. Now if I delete 15 minutes, you get clarity. See here from this. But if you draw 15 minutes, here you have 5 minutes order flow. That's why you can target up to this drop base drop, the initial target. But actually it has even reached after that. There was some fall, after that it reached. Those who are confident the second zone it will come, prices will go, they would have. But it is a lucky. This is getting this much profit is a lucky. But today our software, whatever the zone, high liquidity zone generated, it is able to push the prices up to this. That's why we are telling this is the maximum opportunity it has given today. But the practical opportunity is only this one. This drop base drop, 5-minute zone overlapped with the 15-minute zone, till there actually practical scenario to plan your trade. If that is the case, you will get practical scenario 4.1% ROI. But up to this actual real opportunity it has given, software point of view. Whether you captured up to this or not, I don't care about that. What my software is given an opportunity at 5-minute zone, and up to this second 15-minute zone, it pushed the prices. This is the maximum opportunity it has given. That is what I should talk about, to make you understand the power of the high liquidity zone. But in practical scenario, I am sure many of you exited here in this drop based drop. You might have exited. Because a lot of courage is needed if anybody wants to target the second. Why I am saying today is a bearish day. Believing that a 15-minute zone will be violated is really not easy on a bearish day. But still it happened because of this high liquidity zone. Not only this is the high liquidity zone, and also this 5-minute zone is also LOTL scenario for another 5-minute zone, which is a lower time frame zone. The 5-minute zone is a lower time frame zone as an origin to the higher time frame zone. That means this 5-minute zone, which is overlapped with another 5-minute zone, that is responsible for the creation of this 75 minutes high liquidity zone. Let me go to the 75 minutes time frame. Now you will get clarity. Somewhere here you have a 5-minute zone. That 5-minute zone is responsible for the creation of this entire daily zone. See, all these are the different reasons why this zone why this trade is going to be a successful trade. But the only thing is you should have focus. Okay, today this point is about the premium subscribers. Okay, today none of my premium zones are getting executed. Then where is the opportunity? I have a very big 40 minutes, every day I am releasing 40 minutes report. Recorded videos. In that we have other reports. Is NIFTY is providing any opportunity? Is Bank NIFTY is providing any opportunity? Because they are also having high liquidity zones. They are also describing lower time frame zones also. The 5 minutes level and 15 minutes level. Especially the 5-minute zones, any high liquidity zones are there. Can I make use of aggressive trade setups? Or can I, even if the 5-minute zone is not part of any 75-minute zone, can I take a trade blindly on the 5-minute zone? Yes, you can. The 5-minute zone, if it works, definitely it will push the price up to 15 minutes target zone. Even though it is not part of any daily zone or 75 minutes high liquidity zone, still it will work. But the success rate is not 80%. Maybe 55% or 60% success rate you may climb, not 80%. Because high liquidity zones, most of the time, they work. At least one test they work. That way the other 5-minute zones you can take a trade, blind trade. If it stops out, if it is stopped out, okay, you lose the money. Whatever the risk you are bearing, you lose it because you already prepared for that. That is what risk. If it works, till 15 minutes supply zone, you will be getting the opportunity. So that's why NIFTY and Bank NIFTY supply demand zone chains also very, very important. You should focus on them. So this is a very good lesson for not only premium subscribers, but non-premium subscribers also. Because sometimes leftover opportunities you may find from these old reports. Even though you might be thinking, I am getting 1 week world. Okay, you are getting 1 week world. Many opportunities you will miss, no doubt in that. But once in a while you get trade opportunity. That is a bonus to you, right? Anyway, if you don't look into the report, you won't get any opportunities. But at least, because you didn't pay the money, you want free reports. Still, free reports are helping you sometimes. That point you should not forget. So that's why non-premium members should look for leftover opportunities. Always remember this point. I repeat again, non-premium members should always look for leftover opportunities from these 1 week or 10 days old videos. Definitely once in a while, at least in a month, you may get some 2 or 3 or 4 opportunities you will get. That is good for you. Because without investing a single rupee on NeoStock report, still you are able to make some money. See, today it gave you an opportunity for 70,000 rupees investment, 5,000 rupees maximum profit it might have given you. Or close to 3,000 rupees profit it might have given you here. Okay, this is about NIFTY. And also the importance you should focus on NeoStock premium reports. And the next remaining stocks we didn't get any trade opportunity, but one stock is violated. We know that is going to be violated. GMR Infra. There is one more stock also that should be violated, but it came almost close to the almost more than middle of the zone it crossed. Probably tomorrow it might be violated. That zone also we didn't plan any trade. When a zone will be violated, you already know. When a zone will be violated, you already learned in lesson 16. See, ZMR infra drop base rally, this is what our software identified. The moment when I want to look into this 15 minutes, I didn't find any 15 minute zones here. See here, this is a drop candle, this is a rally candle, there is no base candles in between. So definitely this zone will be violated. The 15 minutes time frame. Okay, sometimes see here prices came and moved. Maybe any aggressive setup will be there. By seeing that, you may get an idea. You may get some thought in your mind. So go to 5 minutes time frame. Let us check. See here, rally, base, rally is there. Sorry, demand zone. Okay, rally, base, rally. Earlier there were some price action clues here. And then prices entered and gave a good move when it happened on Friday. And this zone is already tested. Even type 2 proximal is also tested already. So you can't, because once a zone is tested, you can't use it, even if it is aggressive trade setup. Only high liquidity zone only you can plan the trades, not in the remaining setups. What about if I draw week to week? Week to week, if you draw, maybe it looks like the zone is tested. This is the first test. Second test, it went deep. Third test, it went more deep. So definitely you can say either it may go more deep and there are higher chances the zone will be violated. So that's why generally what we do, we look into the type 2 proximal. If type 2 proximal is tested, mostly we don't take any risk. And moreover, this is not a fine-tuned zone. This is an aggressive trade setup. Aggressive trade setup, they are very sensitive. They have higher chances of failures compared to the fine-tuned zones. This is the reason why aggressive trade setup related zones are very sensitive unless it is a high liquidity zone. High liquidity zone is different. If it is not high liquidity zone, it is a normal zone. If it is already tested, just ignore it. Even high liquidity zones also have some expiry periods. We should also be very careful. So anyway, this zone we decided that because it is already tested, we know that this will be violated. That is what happened today. And the next one more I thought is Manapuram. Is it? This is a daily zone. Yeah. I thought Manapuram also will be violated. Sorry. Yeah. Manapuram also will be violated, but it didn't violate. The fine-tuned area is violated. Why it is violated? And moreover, remember Manapuram, this analysis is I did not do now. This is the old analysis. The moment I opened the chart, I found this analysis. Probably we might have discussed about this particular stock few days back, maybe on this day, on 3rd October. Might be there in the stocks near. If not here, maybe in this candle, one of these candles. There is 24th zone, not 24th, recently only we. But definitely this is the one, this is the stock we discussed already. And at the time, maybe I explained you on 3rd October. If I am not wrong, please correct me. Most probably we might have discussed about this on 3rd October. And on that day, if I explained this stock, I might have told you we can't plan a trade in this stock because already fine-tuned zone is a tested zone. So directly let me go to the fine-tuned zone. I don't want to spend more time on this because it is already a discussed stock. Previously, I told you this zone will be violated because it is already tested. Because it is tested, we can't plan any trade. That means there is no fresh fine-tuned zone is available. Because there is no fresh fine-tuned zone is available, see today what happened? The zone is violated. Here, prices came down and violated. Even the fine-tuned 15-minute zone is also pierced. Pierced means almost it is violated. But anyway, at the end of the day, it is also completely violated here in this candle. Manapuram, and another one is Cub, City Union Bank. This is a daily zone. I know this zone also will be violated. Today it didn't violate. Came almost below the middle of the zone. After that, it is the end of the market. Probably tomorrow it might be violated unless institutions decide to create a new zone here inside, fine-tuned zone. Otherwise, why we know this is going to be violated? Because there is no fine-tuned 75-minute zone here. 75-minute structure itself is not there inside this. See here, it looks like drop base, but again this is a medium size candle. But anyway, this candle is also, it's a very huge failed ERC, huge candle, big candle. So because not comfortable with this price structure, so that's why I am thinking, I thought this zone will be violated. But today prices were going in the middle, because in the end of the market hour some movement is there. Probably tomorrow it will be violated. And remaining two stocks, one is Aurobindo Pharma. This is also a daily zone. Yeah, this I identified a fine-tuned zone, but today prices didn't enter into this zone. But how I fine-tuned, let me explain. It is having two order flows at 15 minutes level. One order flow is not having fine-tuned. The second one is having fine-tuned 5-minute zone. Okay, let me go to 75 minutes time frame. Here we have a 75-minute zone, drop, base, rally. In this drop, base, rally, again 15 minutes time frame. See here in the recent price action, we have a drop, base and rally candle, ERC candle. This is the 15-minute zone. And this is another 15-minute zone here within the 75. See, this is a daily, this is 75, and this is the 15-minute zone, drop, base, rally with program. Again, within this 15 minutes, we have a fine-tuned 5-minute zone. But what about this one? Here we don't have a fine-tuned zone. See here, we have a drop candle, you have a rally candle. In between, there are no base candles. We have a drop, base, drop, and that is violated here with a pivot. This is a pivot. This is not a zone. So that's why we don't have any interest in this area. But this is the area we have a fine-tuned 5-minute zone. We have a drop, 3 base candles and a rally with program. So probably this is the area we can plan a trade, a fresh zone. So Cub we discussed, how else is the pending one, right? Yeah, this is also a daily zone. And here also we didn't get a trade opportunity today, but we fine-tuned this zone. So we have a 75 minutes zone we identified here. This is the ERC, rally candle. Failed ERC can be considered as a rally for the dynamic viewpoint of view. Dynamic viewpoint of view. But anyway, failed ERC candle can be used as a leg-in. And then you have 4 base candles, and this is a medium sized candle, part of the base, and then a rally candle with a program. So this 75 minute zone again fine tuned with 15 minutes time frame. So in the 15 minutes time frame, we have a rally, we have 3 base candles and again a rally candle. Here again we have a drop, base, 2 base candles and a rally candle. These are the 15 minute zone. Drop, base, rally, and here rally, base, rally. And then again 5 minutes time frame we fine tune. See here you have rally candle. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 base candles, rally. And then again here you have a drop, 1, 2, 3 base candles, rally. And this zone is tested. See here, this fine-tuned 5-minute zone is tested. Because it is tested, can we plan a trade? But remember, this 5-minute zone is responsible for this entire fine-tuned 75-minute zone. Lower time frame zone has an origin to the higher time frame. If that is the case, definitely it is having a strong order flow. That way we can plan a trade here. Got the point? See here, it is coming well before creation of this 75-minute zone. This 5-minute zone was created. From this 5-minute zone it picked up the orders and entire fine-tuned 75-minute zone is created. And this is again having a 15-minute zone, again a fine-tuned 5-minute zone. So in case risk management point of view, if you want to consider this is a leg-in, you can also plan a trade like this. But anyway, we should be very careful because a lot of candles are there. Maybe I'm thinking order flow might be here, somewhere here. Rejections are coming here from the bottom. So in this area, order flow might be there. Or you can also draw drop, base, rally. This is also you can draw. Nothing wrong. But it is a tested. If you draw and if you remove this, strong rejections are there. Now it is LOTL scenario. If your risk is very high, you can plan your trade from this. Maybe strong multiple rejections are coming. Maybe you may consider because the risk is also very small. Type 2 proximal if you take, type 2 proximal is almost a fresh zone. Okay. Anyway, prices did not enter into this zone today. So that's why we didn't get any trade opportunities today. Hope this information will be useful to you. Let's all meet again in our next video. Thank you.